Hi, I'm Umar and today we have a 70 series Land Cruiser pickup truck aka Panki for review. We have our Instagram channel, which is Bamwheels. You can follow us on Instagram if you'd like to see what cars we'll be reviewing in future. And also on Instagram I keep a daily interaction and daily updates are happening on Instagram. So if you guys want to stay in touch on regular basis, Instagram is the place. Our Facebook community group is also there, so the link of that is given in the description. You can join the group if you would like to be a part of our community. This car, like this 70 series Land Cruiser, was first introduced in 1984 and it is still being sold in various parts of the world. This is like the most capable off-road vehicle by Toyota. The car comes with a 3-door SUV, a 5-door SUV, a single cab pickup truck, a double cab pickup truck, a 6-wheeler pickup truck. So there's a wide range. Recently, like a couple of years back, the car was given a modern front look, and this is like a 30th anniversary edition of 70 series, which was offered in 2014. So let me show you all the interesting things in this car, and there are a lot of interesting things in this car since this is a 2014 model, but a specific off-road oriented capable truck. So let me show you all the interesting features and then we will take it for a drive and see how it drives. The car comes with Toyota's 4000cc 1GR FE engine. This engine comes with both VVTi and dual VVTi options. Like the car, but the one that comes in this car is the single VVTi option. This is a 6-cylinder dual overhead cam 24 valve engine. The engine produces 236 horsepower with 377 Newton meter of torque, and this car comes with 5-speed manual transmission. There is no option of automatic transmission available in this car. And since this car is made to be a functional off-roader and there are not many creature comforts in this car doesn't come with the hydraulic openers for the bonnet. You get this rod to support the weight of the bonnet. The front of the car was completely redesigned a couple of years back when it was given a modern look. This ARB bull bar that we see and these lights are all aftermarket installations. The front of the car, like it comes with a standard bumper. The headlights, the radiator grille, it was all redesigned couple of years back. I think it was in 2012 or 2009, I'm not sure. So when the car was redesigned, the front hood and both the front fenders were redesigned along with the front of the car. Now when you look at this line that is there, now it starts with the headlights, it comes over here and then it takes a dip and goes over here. The reason of that, like it is very interestingly joined together with the original design. So if you see, there is one line, like it's joined over here like a design, and then when it comes here it widens up. The reason of that is because this place, like from the door onwards, this is the old original 70 series design. Even this emblem Toyota Land Cruiser, it is the original 70 series when it came out in 1984. That's how the emblem looked back at that time. With the indicator, it is not embedded in the mirror. The indicator is also like a separate indicator on the fender just to make it functional and not do anything to make it look pretty. The design of this mirror, the mirror inside is a powered mirror. Overall housing is the original 70 series housing. However, in the housing, the mirror is a powered mirror now to give it a modernized look. Coming to the door handle, again, this is the original door handle from the 70 series. You don't find a car worth about 8 million rupees and 7 million rupees having this kind of a door handle and then a normal standard key stock. So the car till this point is the old original car, like both the doors and this point is the original car. And after it, like when you come to the bed is not joined with the body of the truck. It is separate from the truck because a lot of people in a lot of parts of the world remove this bed and they install other beds as per their needs. So that has been catered over here with when they have detached the rear bed from the body of the truck. For fuel opening, you have this standard fuel cap where you put your key in, you unlock it and you have the fuel. There is no attempt of hiding it with a fuel door that is automatically opened or anything of the sort. No, this is a standard fuel cap where you insert your key, you unlock it and you open it and you can access your fuel tank. Talking about the suspension, the car still comes with leaf spring suspension, which is from the original. Now this is a very strong and sturdy suspension, but not a comfortable one because functionality is what the focus of this vehicle is. You get 16-inch alloy rims. Like the car has different alloy rims that come from the factory. These are not the ones that come from the factory, but you get 16-inch wheels and tires as a standard. This is the key of this car. So you have this remote lock and unlock thing, and the key is a regular standard key. Stepping inside the car, the door locks, like the power lock, these all buttons are very basic and from the older generation of Toyota's design. The newer cars don't come with these, but this is nothing compared to what I'll show you next. Look at this door handle. This is from the original 70 series that came out in the 80s. This door lock is from the original 80 series that came out. This is from the original 70 series that came out in the 80s. Look at the design. So you have this panel which is like a painted panel, and then you have this cushion panel. This is very 80s style. Nobody makes cars like these anymore, but this car is like this. This is absolutely beautiful in my opinion because of how basic it is. Look at the seat mechanism. It's all available. So this is to take the seat forward and back, and this is your seat recliner. All very basic and back to the core from the way it was in the original 70 series. You have leather seats. This is something that has been added later. The design of the dashboard has been changed recently. So you get 2 airbags. This is your airbag number 1, and then you have another one in your steering wheel. You get the 2 airbags. You get your 2 airbags, one in the steering and the other over here in the dashboard. The switches and everything, it's all from the original design. You have a manual power antenna. So the radio antenna, you can take it up or down manually. It's not automatic or anything. You do have automatic, like the differential lock, that is with the switch now. You don't have a manual differential lock anymore. You have the mirror controllers over here, the light leveler over here. Then when you look at the instrument cluster, again it is a modern one because of this digital gauge over here. So yeah, now the truck is 20,000 driven. You have a trip A, trip B, and that's it. No extra information like you get in the newer cars. Very basic. A simple aftermarket system that has been installed over here. This is not a factory system. Look at the clock, how basic it is, and because these things last, they don't just die out. A cup holder has been installed like this. You don't have like a fancy cup holder integrated into the thing. It's just like that. You have your second cup holder is like that. They don't look the same. It's okay as long as they are serving the purpose. It's okay. You have your 4x4 gear over here. You have your manual shifter over here. This is your handbrake. Then you have the center console. This has the storage space, but this cannot be an armrest because of the like it's extremely low to be a armrest. Then you have your gloves compartment, which is like a standard glove compartment. You have your sun visors, but no vanity mirror. I mean, this is a functionality vehicle. It's not something to focused on the creature comforts. Look at the way the seat belts are. So you can take them up, you can take them, pull them down. Again, the way they were in the original vehicle, exactly like that, focused on the functionality of. So again, the seat belts are like this, focused on the functionality, nothing to talk about the creature comforts of the car. Look at the climate control, the way it is all designed, extremely basic, the way it was in the original one. So the car is like totally functionality, no cosmetic things done to make it look pretty, and that's the best thing, and that's the thing I love about this car. So one thing that I would like to mention is that getting in and out of the rear door is not very convenient. Let me demonstrate how that works. So as you can see, because of this curve, which I don't know why it's there, since the wheel arch is not at a very good distance, they could have avoided this curve, but because of that curve, getting in and out of this rear door is kind of like it hurts your butt. So when you come to the rear door, you have this ashtray in the rear pocket. Again, something from the old school, not available in the cars these days. You do have this rear AC like climate control, not a very fancy one, but it is there. The rear seats have been made more comfortable by adding these rear headrests. You can, however, fold the entire seat if you want. You can fold, like this is on the both the sides. You can push it to fold the top part, and then you can pull this one, take it forward, and the whole seat can fold if you want to put more stuff at the back. So coming to the back of the car, this seat is reclined all the way at back, and my legs are rubbing against the front seat. The head space, I have a decent head space. There are headrests, but there is no armrest in the seats, and this is like a very huge sized window that I have. 3 to 4 people can comfortably fit in, but the leg space, and it's like a typical double cabin seating posture. It's not a very comfortable ride for an adult for a longer journey, but it's a capable off-roader again, and it will take you where no other car or SUV can. So this rear window opens. Let me show you how. You just lift this up and this unlocks, and you can open these. Again, functionality. Coming to the back of the car, the screws of your tail lights are visible screws. They are not hidden or concealed to make it look pretty. Again, functionality. It's like the core basic vehicle which is focused solely on functionality, and there is no attempt. And this is a 2014 model truck. It's not a truck from the 80s, but the tail lights have visible 4 screws. You just unscrew it and take it out. Anyone can change it. You can change it anywhere. If you have a spare light or a spare bulb, you are out of like your bulb fuses, you don't need to go to the shop which will open it with some special tools or anything like that. Just take out a normal screwdriver, unscrew the 4 screws, and and you can change the bulb right there. Functionality, that is what I absolutely love about this car. You have this rear camera over here to give you a little modern amenities and to help the functionality. If you want to open the rear trunk, there is no latch or anything like that, just like an old school truck. So if you want to open the rear bed, these are the two latches that you can just open and the bed will come down just like an old school one. No electronic power gates or single latch to open some clicking locks or anything. No locks at all. Just open these and the bed will come down. So these are all the features of this car. Now let's take this car for a road drive. Alright, so now I'm driving this car. The seating posture is extremely interesting. Like, it's that old school seating posture that you get. The car feels extremely torquey, so like when you press the accelerator you feel that there is a lot of power under your foot. The ride is bumpy as you would expect it to be. The visibility is extremely good visibility. Like, the whole car, I don't have any issues with the visibility. Like, this huge hood and everything, it's great in terms of visibility. But yes, the ride quality is extremely bumpy. That is how you would expect it to be, because when you want to go off-road, the car should be able to handle the terrains rather than give you comfort. The acceleration feels really good. The running price of these is around 7 to 8 million rupees. The parts, they're very easily available. If not in Pakistan, you can get them from Dubai. That is not a problem. This 1GR FE engine comes in a lot of other SUVs like Surf, Prado. So like you get this engine in a lot of other cars. So the engine parts are there. The 70 series Land Cruisers are available for and they have been around for a very long time. So the parts are not an issue in terms of availability with this car. You have this steering, which is a telescopic adjustable steering wheel, and yeah, the drive, as you can see, even on a normal road, I have this bumpy ride, and that's perfectly okay because this is a capable car, not a comfort car. Then in terms of the paddle positions, the accelerator, brake and the clutch, they are all very closely placed. So if you're used to driving an old school SUV, you can easily manage it. But if you're not, then it will, getting used to how this thing works, it will take you some time. And yes, I mean, I'm not accelerating it the way it can, but a little throttle response is enough to tell me how this car would perform if I would open it on an open road. So should you buy this car like for 7-8 million? If you are looking for something that can take you anywhere, yes, hell yes, you should definitely go for this. But if you are looking for a car that you want the comforts with, then this is not the car for you. This is a very macho car. This is a very capable off-road vehicle. This is not the car for someone who, I mean, if you need to go off-road, then go for a car like this. But if you want to drive it on the paved road only, then this is not the car for you. This is definitely not the car for you if you want to drive it on paved roads. Talking about the resale factor, if someone who understands the car wants to buy one and they find one in a decent condition, why not? They would definitely go for a car like this. They wouldn't consider anything else. This is not someone that anyone would understand because it's a manual transmission car and all of that. But if someone understands this thing, they want something of this sort, then they would definitely go for it. Okay, so one more thing, the air condition cooling is extremely decent as well. So like I have the air condition on and it's perfectly fine. I mean, it's a very hot day, and I'm totally cool in the car. So let me show you a video of that the owner of this car made when he took this car off-roading. So Why don't you enjoy that video now? That was all about our review of this 70 series pickup. Please let us know in the comment section what you think about this review. Till next time, bye.